Welcome back, guys, to Reyes Brigade, where we make shirts and
bangers.
All right, guys, we're just gonna talk to y'all a little bit about content creation, some do, some don't.
Probably like things that have helped us as business owners that we've been trying or we have tried on social media. Hopefully some of these things could help y'all too. I feel like everybody has their own insecurities, so
Yeah.
I think one of mine was just like I didn't like the way I looked sometimes on camera, or like starting to like try to like record myself more and show myself more. Because like I said, with my business it was more like candy, so you know, people are not so focused on me, they're more focused on the product.
On the hands?
Oh, what are you talking about, man?
No, on the product. I think that was one of mine, but I'm trying to be more comfortable in front of the camera. I think that's what it is. Like, cause you're not used to like, you know, recording yourself, or even like if you're out in public, like I try to record myself whenever I'm like walking into like the post office or something, but you know, people are coming in and out, so I'm trying to like get comfortable with that, like at least recording myself in front of like, you know, other people being around.
Yeah. I still feel like I look awkward on camera sometimes. Or like when I hear my voice, I don't know if it happens to you.
Yeah.
But when I hear my voice, I'm like, that sounds a little cringy.
Yeah, so
I'm still getting used to talking to like nobody there sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's people recording us and sometimes it's just the camera. So it's like I'm talking to an empty space.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like nobody's here and it's just me
Yeah.
trying to throw up a video of something.
I don't know, for me it would be more like, I think it's just probably like if there was people around. Cause I'm not like, cause you know when you talk to, like I'm the type to speak to myself a lot. So like for me, like this would be good, like if it was a one-on-one, me looking at the camera.
Right.
But you know, like when it's like more people around, I feel like that's when it starts. For me, it gets like a little like, ooh, like.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Oh yeah.
People probably looking at me sideways. Yeah.
Like they're looking at me or what?
So I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like mine's more like people around and you're just looking at me. I'm the main focus.
Yeah, I mean I have that too, but it's just weird talking to this thing without nobody there.
Yeah.
Especially when you're alone, you're like, look a little crazy. The insecurities part, like it's like doubt also. You get so much in your head that sometimes you don't even post what you were thinking about. It might have been some fire content. Like it might have been a fire idea, but you ain't throw it up just because you overthink.
Yeah, something small or whatever. But I feel like nowadays, I mean, I feel like I've seen more embarrassing videos. Like now, you know,
be the ones though.
Yeah, they be the ones that take off. So I'm like, I need to be more like that, like to not care what other people think.
Just shoot and see if it sticks. It sticks.
So yeah, basically not thinking too much.
Yeah, don't
like,
doubt
just
yourself.
Do it.
And even if you have a little bit of that doubt, just go ahead and do it. Because the worst thing that can happen, you get low views.
Pretty much you get no views.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what's going to happen for the most part.
Yeah.
Unless you're like really big and you have a big following, then you're probably going to get your negative comments. But even then,
yeah, but we're not
like,
there yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet. But
we're trying to build. This is for the people trying to build like us.
Yeah.
Worst thing that can happen, you get low views, and at that point, does it even matter if nobody watched it? Not really. So throw it up. And like this is the part that I was talking about for me. Laura was just here, but she had to go run out and do something. So now it's just me finishing up this video, you know what I'm saying? So this is where it gets to like that part where it's like a little awkward, because it's like me in an empty room, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, am I saying something that's gonna be interesting? Am I saying enough, or am I saying too much? Like those are just the small things that people overthink all the time. I still do it to this day. And all of these things, they're just suggestive. You know, we know that it's hard to post and try to figure out content to post. We know that part is hard. These are all just suggestions and it's easier said than done. It's just one of them things. You either do it or you don't. So if you're not gonna do it, then you're not gonna be able to grow your channel or grow your TikTok page. Whatever you're trying to grow, it's not gonna grow unless you start posting. The main thing of this, just post. Just start throwing it up, basically. For a long time, I would overthink ideas, overthink videos. I would be in my head about like, oh, what's such and such person gonna say? That was just me worried about the wrong things, when I should have been worried about growing this page, growing my following, growing, you know, the people that support me, and, you know, just talking to you guys. Just focus on yourself, focus on whatever you got going on. It doesn't matter what kind of content you make, just stay consistent. Start throwing things up. You know, eventually you're gonna learn what your people like and what they don't like. So you're gonna start to weed out those things, and you're gonna have a better understanding on what to post. I'd say for the people that are barely starting though, just start making videos on your own. Even if you don't post them, just start with your phone, start recording yourself the more and more you record, you start to get a little more comfortable with it. You know, don't worry about buying like the nice camera yet. You know, your phone quality is more than enough. There's a lot of people that I've heard, and you know, you probably witnessed it yourself. They make a living just off of one of these. They don't have no fancy lights, no fancy camera, none of that. They just have this phone and, you know, their voice. As far as production, like whatever you got your setup going on, like I think that's to everybody's like to what they need it for. Like if you're gonna do a podcast or travel vlogs, it all depends on what your needs are. Like for us, for the most part, we just do content in the shop. Every now and then we'll go out, we'll give y'all the vlogs out there, but I think for the most part for us it's gonna be here in the shop, so we can have, you know, a better camera so that, you know, we can film good quality videos in shop, and you know, we don't have to worry about the elements or ruining it too much. For videos like this, we bought 2 lights just off of Amazon. It's nothing crazy. They're like 30 bucks a piece. If you just look up I think I looked up podcast lighting and these 2 popped up. Background, I'm just using, you know, the shot for right now. Eventually we might throw a background or a green screen or something, but you know, sometimes you got to work with what you got. If y'all have any questions or anything that y'all want to know about how we do things in the shop, or how we run it, or how we make our videos, or anything like that, you know, just let us know, whether it be from the editing stuff all the way to, you know, what kind of lights is it, how they look, how the setup looks, what type of cameras, you know, just let us know. Everybody's setup is different. Everybody's microphones are different. Everybody's lighting is different. You know what I'm saying? You just got to cater to what you need. And for us, you know, a simple setup is more than enough. I don't need any of the fancy stuff just yet. You know, eventually I might get a little mixer or something if we end up starting like a podcast or something. But for right now, I don't think I need all of that. I think what I have is more than enough. So if you're like a content creator, or you're trying to be a content creator, I would say just start it. You never know what could happen. Everybody had to start at zero at some point. I don't think there's many content creators that started with like a million followers, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can build the audience, especially if you make content that's a little intriguing, you know, you got a little charisma. I feel like you should be okay once you start posting, once you get a little more comfortable. You know, if we don't do it, there's nobody that's gonna do it for us. It's just one of those conversations you gotta have with yourself, like, why not me? Like, all these people did it, why can't I do it? Why not me? So at the end of the day, just throw it up, start posting. You never know what could hit. I appreciate y'all taking the time to spend a little bit of time with us. Thank you for watching us. We appreciate every view, every like that you guys give us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that little notification bell. All right, guys, I'll see y'all next video.